Hello again, welcome back to these videos. Of course, today's video, why? Why do people study math? Is my student's question. Maybe the question more should be, why should people study math? Asked by Leo. She's a girl student. I'm also a university professor, so she's a student at TCUE, Texas City University of Economics. She's a second year, so in English we'd say sophomore. She's a sophomore now. So why should people study math? Maybe she has stress with her college math, and she wants to think, "Wow, we don't need this in the future. It's not necessary." It is necessary for several reasons. Stay to the end of the lesson, though. Sorry, into this video, and I'll explain what math is extremely useful according to companies. I'll explain. So maybe some math uh, that you're studying now, you might not be useful, like graphing or things like that, or geometry. But of course, why is math useful? Math is useful for four main reasons, of course. I love math. So in America, we always say when I grew up, the three R's, which ironically, only one of them is spelled with an R, but they're pronounced with an R. The three R's to study are arithmetic, reading, writing, arithmetic. So reading your language for me was English, reading your native language, writing your native language, because of course, without reading or writing, how can you move on to other subjects? And math, interesting, not science, not history, math. Arithmetic is just math. And by the way, arithmetic is a good word because it's more simpler math, which simple math is extremely useful, which I'll explain at the end again what math is useful. So there's four reasons that math is useful along with your language to study anything you want to study is one, you have to understand the world. So if you want to understand the world, you have to understand how, sorry, let me change the video, but how math works, of course. And the second reason, let me see my notes, problem solving, of course. You can solve problems. Yes, so uh, math exists, by the way, sorry, understanding the world, I should say math exists everywhere. Even how many flower petals are on a petal, how circles are made, how we measure things like that are circular. All of those things are based on math, problem solving. So in my English school, so I own an English school in Japan, you would think English would be the main thing I do. So no, to grow this school, always math, 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 math. I always think to start a new class, I think about math. How can I get people to join it? How much should I charge? Where should I do it? All of those things are related to math. So, and I can understand based on math and logic and statistics, I can understand what things I should do, what things I shouldn't do. So problem solving. Third is transferable skills, of course. So if you want a job in the future, like my student, second year university student. So of course he wants a job in the future. Math, that's why reading, writing, arithmetic. Understand your native language. And the third thing is understand math because you can use math in any area that you work in. When I was a hotel manager, I used math a lot. As an English school owner, I use math a lot. As a professor, I use math a lot. So everywhere you go, so for example, you want to be a PC, computer programmer, you can't do that without math. So math is the foundation for a lot of different areas to study. And last one is graduate projects, for example, STEM which is similar to the last one, transferable skills. You can transfer skills between areas. STEM is, of course, science, technology, engineering, math, which are the future areas where they'll grow the most jobs in the future. So, of course, math is one of those areas that understanding math, they always say science, technology, engineering, math like they're separated. But I think what STEM really means is those four things are interconnected. So if you want to do science like a doctor, you need to know math. That's why I'm surprised some of my people in Japan that want to be doctors in the future, they'll be like, I don't need math, I need science. No, no, you need both. Math builds up your science, just like math builds up your engineering. You can't be an engineer without knowing math. So, what math is important, like I hinted at the beginning of the video. So, according to companies in America, they're angry at college professors and they're angry at universities for graduating people that don't have these transferable skills, don't have math skills. So, like, why don't you graduate people with better skills to deal with future work? And like I said earlier, what are the four areas? Problem solving, understanding the world, transferable skills, uh, graduate details of things. So the transferable skills they want are here. Here's the five things you need to know in math. If you know these five, you'll succeed in everything. These are the five things I use every day. Plus, addition, minus, subtraction, times, so multiplication, and division, so divide, division, and statistics. Statistics is more advanced, maybe I did more in college or graduate school, but of course you do that in high school too, statistics, which probably of these five, I personally use statistics the most. I can understand like, okay, well, of this kind of flyer, I know 14% of 14.2% of people in this school will study something after school. I know of that 14%, divide by three, about 4.5% will study English. Of that, I know how many people study with a foreigner or study with a local Japanese person. I can guess all that. So I can know that probably in a school of 600 people, that I might have 6 to 9 people show up uh, based on if they're curious about English. Not necessarily me, but with a foreigner teaching English. Probably in a school of 600, probably 5 people might want a foreigner, and maybe 10 or 15 will want a Japanese. I can do all that by statistics. But of course, to build statistics, you need the math, plus, minus, times, divide. That's easy, right? So if you focus on that, that's the problem. That a lot of engineers or things like that, they have high area math, but they can't do the simple math. The simple math is where you succeed every day. So that's what they want you to know. So focus very well. Without using a calculator, can you do plus, minus, times, divide, and statistics? If you can do those five, you will be easy to find a job in the future, easy to transfer. So the more you know. So again, this was asked by Leo. She's a sophomore at TCUE. Thanks again for watching, and please keep these questions coming so you can put in the comments below. You can also talk about in your country, how do they focus? What are the most important things to study? Like I said, in America, we learned the 3 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic. How about in your country? What do they focus on for the education system? Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Remember, you can always learn more. So learn more every day. Be better every day. See, my father always said, if you're getting smarter every day, or you're not, you're getting less smart. So which you have to choose which you want. So of course, learn more math every day. See you. Take care.